Ready when you are.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming this evening. Roll call, please.
Councilman Rich. Councilwoman Hutchinson.
Here.
Councilman Mesa.
Here.
Councilman Davis.
Here.
Councilman Socio.
Here.
Council President Guadagnino.
Here.
Mayor Womack.
Here. Sunshine notice, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided as required under Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, specifying the time, date, and location by posting a copy of the notice on the municipal building, municipal website, providing a copy of the annual notice schedule to the official newspapers of the township, and is on file in the clerk's office.
Councilman Davis, we had a street naming tonight. So will you, as our veteran, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Absolutely, absolutely. May everybody please rise? I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Councilman, if you would tell us real briefly about the street naming this evening.
No, absolutely, Mac. Yeah, tonight we had our 110th Veteran Street naming in North Brunswick. As you drive through town, you'll see these blue signs over the street signs, and we've had 110 people who served, veterans, in town. We had the last one tonight for this year. The only reason that we stop is it starts getting dark. We will begin to do it again in March and April. So if you have a friend, family members, anybody that served or from North Brunswick, you can get any information either online or you can call Ms. Benson's office. So as I said, tonight was the 110th to be proud of. Thank you very much. Thank you, Matt.
The North Brunswick Women's Club, a very impressive organization indeed. We've done an awful lot of wonderful things for our township, celebrating their 60th anniversary. And this evening we have a proclamation that will be presented by our council president, Amanda Guadagnino, with the help of Ms. Hutchinson. I think so.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Yep, anywhere.
Hey.
Township of North Brunswick Proclamation. Whereas the North Brunswick Women's Club was founded in 1965 with a mission to promote civic, cultural, and educational improvements in the community through volunteer service and collective action. And whereas, for 60 years, the North Brunswick Women's Club has exemplified dedication, compassion, and tireless service, uplifting the lives of countless individuals and families across North Brunswick, and the members of the Women's Club have generously devoted their time, talent, and resources to initiatives that support local schools, libraries, senior citizens, veterans, and various charitable organizations. And whereas the Women's Club has proudly served as a member of the New Jersey State Federation of Women's Clubs, thereby contributing to a larger network of civic-minded women across the nation with a legacy of service, leadership, and unity, fostering a spirit of community involvement and volunteerism for current and future generations. And whereas, on this milestone occasion, it is fitting to recognize and commend the North Brunswick Women's Club for 60 years of extraordinary commitment and impactful work. Now, therefore, we do hereby proclaim on this 6th day of October 2025 that the Mayor and Council of the Township of North Brunswick offer our respect and admiration to the North Brunswick Women's Club on this special occasion of their 60th Federation anniversary. Congratulations.
On behalf of the members of the North Brunswick Women's Club, I want to sincerely thank the Mayor and Council for this meaningful proclamation recognizing 60 years of service to our community. For 6 decades, the women of our club have come together with a shared purpose to support, uplift, and serve. As our motto states, join together, making a difference. This recognition is not just about the years past, but about the lives touched, the partnerships built, and the commitment that continues today. We are deeply honored and inspired to carry this legacy forward. Thank you for acknowledging our history and our future.
Does anyone else want to say anything? No? Thank you very much, everyone.
Anybody wants to join the club, it's open.
And how would they do that? If someone wanted to join the club?
Oh, there's a website that we have. Laura, you're in charge of that website.
So there's website, we're on Facebook, we have a phone number, you can reach out to any of the ladies here, and we'd be happy to guide you through it.
Great.
It's really an impressive organization. I mean, over the years, just seeing the things you've done has been very impressive. And nowadays, having a club or organization you can join that you can actually go to and not just sit on the computer, it's a great thing. So I hope people will come and be joining with you for long into the future. Thank you all. Our next proclamation will be read and presented by our senior council member, Carlos Ocio.
You make me sound old there or something. Is anyone here for the proclamation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month? No, then I'll just read it. Whereas October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and whereas October 17th, 2025 is National Mammography Day, and whereas breast cancer is the most common cancer among women except for non-melanoma skin cancers, and whereas breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in women, and whereas the chance of developing invasive breast cancer at some time in a woman's life is about 1 in 7, and whereas death rates from breast cancer have been declining, and this change is believed to be the result of early detection and improved treatment, whereas mammography and X-ray of the breast is recognized as the single most effective method of detecting breast changes that may be cancer long before physical symptoms can be seen or felt, and whereas North Brunswick's Care to Walk Club was formed in 2000. The Care to Walk Club is a group of dedicated MBTHS students fighting the cause and support of others enduring the disease of cancer. Now, therefore, we, the mayor and the council of the Township of North Brunswick, do hereby proclaim October as National Breast Cancer Awareness Month and join the entire community in supporting early detection and working towards a cure.
Thank you. We talk about our volunteer organizations all the time, but one that a lot of people don't know about, but for someone who's in crisis, perhaps one of the most important we have in town is our domestic violence team. And they're here this evening to make a presentation with our new Director of the Office of Emergency Management, Marissa. Come right on up.
So good evening, everyone. How are you? So we put together something small, but Marissa, Ruffalina, and Lisa will hold the posters. So October, as you mentioned, Mayor, is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, a time to stand together, honor survivors, and remind our community that love should never hurt. Here in North Brunswick, our DVRT team, Domestic Violence Response Team, works year-round to advocate for victims and support families in crisis. Through the Clean Communities Grant, we're proud to reach middle and high school students twice a year, teaching them about teen dating violence and the warning signs of abuse. Afterward, these teens join us for a park cleanup, giving back while learning the importance and the respect of healthy relationships. Some even go on to earn the Cindy Baumgartner Domestic Violence Awareness Scholarship, which we put together many years ago, which recognizes their compassion and their leadership. The DVR team also visits local high schools each year to educate students and staff, because the earlier we start the conversation about teen dating violence, the more lives we can change. Beyond the education for all, our team collects diapers, car seats, school supplies, jackets, and essentials for families in need. During the holidays, we visit the DV women's and children's shelters, bringing gifts, supplies, and a little Christmas magic with Santa and Mrs. Claus. This year, we're also expanding our outreach by placing posters, as you can see here, in all the local liquor establishments, offices, and bathrooms. Anywhere a potential victim, especially in town, may see them and know that help is available through our team. As you can see from the posters, we also have QR codes which take you directly to the North Brunswick Township site and brings us directly to the North Brunswick Domestic Violence Team site. With that said, I also wanted to take a moment to thank our incredible partners at the North Brunswick Police Department, especially Director Battaglia, Captain Hoiberg, Captain Harris, our very special PBA President Sal, and all the dedicated police officers here in North Brunswick who make our job a little easier each and every single day. The police department's support, compassion, and the responsiveness give this community the strength and safety it needs. Every effort, no matter how small, help breaks the silence. Together as a community here in North Brunswick, we can give victims hope, support survivors, and create a future where everyone knows that love should never hurt. And just so you know, we are also wearing, the four of us, our new Love Should Never Hurt shirt with cooperation from Director Battaglia and the PBA. So if anyone is interested in purchasing it, we're having a fundraiser which is going to also go to the women's shelters and the children's shelters, and can contact Marissa in the finance office. And finally, I just want to thank all of you, the council, for giving us the opportunity to do this. Not too many towns allow this, so thank you all.
It's as Ms. Rossman, our longtime court administrator, can aver, it's a terrible, terrible burden, sometimes the worst night in a person's life and their children's lives, when they have to come and be at the police department for an incident like that. And having people in the community that are willing to be here and to take the training and to learn and give of themselves so that people can get through these things, it makes all the difference in the world. So I can't tell you how much you are appreciated.
Yeah, thank you. The last thing I also failed to mention is that we have training 2 times a year, for in the spring and in the fall. So we are always asking for help for the DVRT team. There are currently 6 of us that cover 365 days a year. Usually our hours start at 4 o'clock and it goes all night into the next morning at 8:30. So if anybody's interested in becoming part of our team, it's usually 5 or 6 nights a month that we're on call. And like I said, we're always available for the victims.
Now, did you say the fundraiser was selling Joe Battaglia T-shirts?
Joe
or-
Battaglia shirts?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what kind of fundraiser is it?
It is. It's the shirts that we're wearing. So on the front, it's our PBA logo. On the back, it has domestic violence awareness, and we're selling them for $25.
That
Short sleeve only, yeah.
you get the one long.
I get the
sleeve.
special one.
Okay, that's really great. Thank you so much. You're welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting, but you don't have to. It gets boring from here. Okay? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you all again. No, you do have to stay. No, you're welcome. We'll do a roll call for each of the minutes so that any member who was not present would be able to abstain. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of our July 14th, 2025 budget meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Yes.
Councilman Mata.
Yes.
Councilman Davis. Councilman Socio.
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino.
Yes.
Motion to approve the minutes of our July 15th, 2025 budget meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes.
Councilman Mata?
Yes.
Councilman Davis? Councilman Socio?
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the July 17th, 2025 minutes of the budget meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes.
Councilman Mata?
Yes.
Councilman Davis? Councilman Socio?
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve minutes of our July 28th, 2025 regular meeting and executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes.
Councilman Mata?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Abstain?
Councilman Socio?
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino?
Abstain.
Is there a motion to give some concern for Ms. Orlando as the Yankees trail Toronto 2-0?
It's all right, we're going to make a comeback. We're going to make a comeback. It's
I know, we'll get back. We're going to be fine. Ordinance for second reading, public hearing.
September 8th, Mayor.
Oh, didn't we just do that?
No, that was July 28th.
September 8th. Motion to approve September 8th budget meeting?
So moved. Right.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes.
Councilman Mata?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes?
Councilman Socio?
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino?
Sorry, you said that I wasn't there, but I think I was, no? I should be able to say yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Ordinance for public hearing and second reading, number 25-24.
Bond ordinance 25-24, bond ordinance providing for improvements to the water treatment plant and distribution system in and by the Township of North Brunswick in the County of Middlesex, New Jersey, appropriating $2 million therefore and authorizing the issuance of $2 million bond or notes of the Township for financing the cost thereof to be funded in part through the New Jersey Infrastructure Bank financing program.
Is there anyone who'd like to be heard in public hearing on ordinance 25-24? Is there a motion to close that public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 25-24?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes.
Councilman Mata?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes?
Councilman Socio?
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino?
Yes.
Would any member of the council like to have any items removed from this evening's consent agenda? Is there a motion to approve consent agenda items A through O?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes.
Councilman Mata?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes?
Councilman Socio?
Yes.
Council President Guadagnino?
Yes.
Council President, any good news and information this
I
evening?
do. Thank you. The North Brunswick Municipal Alliance Committee presents Strengthening Youth Social Emotional Skills with the Social Decision-Making Framework. That's a tongue twister. So this is a presentation by our Municipal Alliance with the presenter, Erin Bruno. She's done stuff for our town before. She's wonderful. This is on Wednesday, November 5th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is at the Senior Center at 15 Linwood Place. It is a free event. Certificates will be provided, and a light breakfast and some refreshments and lunch will be served. So just a little bit about it. It says, boost your youth's SEL skills. Join us for an engaging, hands-on, interactive workshop designed to help youth thrive by building self-awareness, responsible decision-making, and strong relationship skills. Using the evidence-based social decision-making program, we will explore powerful strategies to enhance your youth's social-emotional learning competencies. Strong social-emotional learning skills are essential for college and career readiness. Helping young people set goals, manage challenges, and develop the confidence and communication skills they need to succeed in school, work, and life. Whether you're a parent, caregiver, educator, or community leader, this session will provide practical tools you can use right away to support the growth and future success of the young people in your life. Please register by October 30th to lbenson@northbrunswicknj.gov, or you can call the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Community Services, 732-247-0922, extension 475. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Council President. Councilman Socio?
Yes, sir. We have two announcements from the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Community Services. Our first is Halloween happening. It will be happening, no pun intended, Saturday, October the 18th at Community Park from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Last admission is at 3:30. It will include pumpkin decorating, a trick-or-treat zone, petting zoos, hay rides, and more. Is Chuckles the Clown going to show up? Maybe. No, I doubt it. Anyway, $5 per child if you're pre-registered. We will be accepting non-perishable food bank donations. If you choose to not pre-register on the day of the event, it'll be $7 per child. It's cash only, and this is really a great event. It's only gotten better and better as the years have gone on, so we encourage you to come on Saturday, October 18th at Community Park, 1 to 4 p.m. And lastly, our Halloween house decorating contest is now happening. Submit a photo of your house, address included, to events@northbrunswicknj.gov by October 20th, and the Boo Crew will come around and judge houses, and winners will receive a special prize. We have to get that, Amanda, we have to get that house on Hoover registered. That house is insane. If you haven't seen it, there's a house on Hoover. You got to go check it out. It's really cool. But anyway, that's all we have. If you have any questions on these or any other programs from the Parks and Recreation Department, you can call them at 732-247-0922, extension 475.
Are you the council liaison to the Boo Crew?
No, but in my nightly walking, I saw one really coolly decorated house.
Councilman Davis, anything this evening?
I'm good on veterans, so that was really important tonight.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Councilman Mena.
Uncle Raj, Councilman Maida, anything?
Yeah, I have something for senior center. If you're senior, please listen to them carefully and try to come there. Some seniors, okay? We are celebrating Oktoberfest on Monday, October 20th at 1 o'clock in senior center. If you want to join, please join. You can call. Phone number is 732-418-2222 and register and come over there, please. And there is another thing is going on is the photo shoot. It is going to be happening on Tuesday, 10:14 and 10:21. The students will come over there and take the pictures of the seniors. If you want to come, please call the number and get involved in that one too. Flu shots. We have flu shot clinics going on in Senior Center on October 7, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., October 15, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., and October 27th from 12 to 2 p.m. If you need a flu shot, you can come over there, register, and get a flu shot from there, please. Bring your insurance card with you. North Brunswick Senior Center presents Flavian Mind Reading Game Show. You want to come? This is on October 30th at 1:15 p.m. And then another thing I want to add is this year, Heritage Day was great. I tell you, this was the best one I have seen in so many years here. And a lot of people showed up, and everybody here are there, you know. Yes, you want to say something? No? And other thing, I want to add, we are having a Diwali festival for second year in this Veterans Park coming Sunday from 3 to 7. If you want to enjoy Indian food, Indian culture, please come over there and have a good time.
That's this Sunday? This coming Sunday?
Yeah, 3 to 7.
Thank you, sir. Councilwoman Hutchinson?
Yes, I just wanted to kind of piggyback off of what Rajesh said about Heritage Day, and it was our 43rd Heritage Day. It was a beautiful day, great event. Councilman Bob was there, and Alvin, and Rajesh. Others that couldn't make it were missed. I just want to thank Luann for doing, just another. Let me finish. I just wanted to thank Luann and all the Parks and Rec and all the other people who were involved in that, and just say a big thank you. It was a great event. A lot of people came. The weather was just beautiful. So, good job. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilwoman.
Okay.
Mayor, if I may.
Yes, ma'am.
From the clerk's office, a reminder that Election Day is 28 days away. It's Tuesday, November 4th. Voting is from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Mail-in ballots, if you are registered for one, have been sent out by the county. We have a drop box located in front of the municipal building if you don't want to put it in the mail. October 28th is the deadline to apply for a mail-in ballot by mail, but November 3rd, the day before the election, you can apply in person at the Board of Elections for your mail-in ballot. October 14th is the deadline to register to vote if you are not a registered voter yet. And then we will have early voting in the county from October 25th through November 2nd. North Brunswick doesn't have early voting locations. However, you can go anywhere in the county as a Middlesex County resident. And if you go to our township website under municipal clerk, there is a button that says voter information, and there you can track your mail-in ballot. Once you've put it in the drop box, you can check all the early polling locations, and if you want to be a poll worker, you can put an application in for that. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Ms. Orlando. Much appreciated. Is there anyone from the public who'd like to be heard this evening? Come right on up, sir.
Yeah, I handed in a list last month, I think it was 2 months, and I...
Name and address first.
I'm sorry?
Name and address, don't forget, please.
Oh, Gene Gowdry. That's on here, 107 Haverford Street. So I did hand in a list of places where they have not cleaned their sidewalk, shall we say. So I see that several of them have been corrected, but I've added a few more to the list. So I'll give you... when they cleaned their sidewalks. And I just have one more thing. So Optimum has a program that says a senior discount is available in certain areas of New Jersey, but it requires proof of age and income. Now, I called Public Utilities, and they said that North Brunswick is not one of the towns. So I'm wondering if somehow we could get on that list.
I remember it was several years back that this first came up, and we inquired about it, we had a meeting about it, and I have no idea now why we can't qualify, but...
As follow-up, again, if you have some information, I know you had mentioned it that you can share with her, because we didn't see anything. We were going to reach, maybe Craig, through his connections, we can follow up on that, because we didn't see where...
We will try to find an answer, because...
Okay.
Yeah, if anybody gets a break, you'd think we should be able to get it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Nastis?
You could live. Go ahead. This could be funny. Tony Nastis, Bergen Avenue. You know who I am. Mac, when was the last time you were here? I think Mr. Socio was, all right. I brought to your attention Seneca and Route 27 branch hanging into the site triangle.
Mm-hmm, you did.
It's still hanging there.
And I believe, Director, were you not going to have somebody take a look and see if that was a safety issue?
Somebody did, and I know we issued a violation. I don't know the abatement date, but I will follow up.
Okay, and if you'll work with the police director, and if it's going to cause somebody to get crashed, let's cut it, and we'll figure out how we have to do it. Mr. Gordon will figure out how we have to do it.
Also, the site triangle, if you look on Herman Road and I forgot the name of the street, but Bergen Avenue and the Bergen Avenue, and what the hell's the name?
Cypress? Is it Cypress?
Pardon me?
Cypress, are you thinking of?
Newton Street, yeah, right. My brain's gone. Newton Street and Herman Road If you don't get out close to Herman Road, there's a branch from 888 Herman Road that's hanging there. And if you go a block up with Newton and Bergen, on the right-hand side, there's a large bush, tree, whatever you want to call it, that also interferes with sight triangle. So you might want to look into those.
Did you catch where that is? Great, thank you.
And Mr. Socio was intermediate mayor when you were out, and I reported that there was a carnival sign, which after I told him, I think it disappeared either that night or that morning because he picked it up on Finnegan's Lane.
There were a few phone calls that went out from a few of us that got the point across that night.
Well,
so.
it was gone,
Yeah.
you know. But I also reported that these signs were also on telephone poles. You want it?
No, I could see the big revival in New York signs, and they were up on the telephone poles.
Yeah, they were on the telephone poles when I reported to Mr. Socio that night, and I took them down this weekend. Now, I know Public Works doesn't have to do this. It's code enforcement. Because if I could reach it and take it down, there's no reason to call code enforcement in to do it. Code enforcement should be doing it, not Public Works.
We do have somebody who, it's a part of their weekly routine to go out and check and get these down if they're identified. They obviously missed these this.
I made it perfectly clear what they were. I took them down, brought them in so you could see them. Mm-hmm. Also, there's a garage sale that's been wrapped around Bergen Avenue in Livingston for the last week or two. There's another one on Livingston Avenue across from the bank by Ridgewood Avenue. That's been still hanging there. Who's supposed to take these things down?
We have a specific ordinance on garage sale signs, and they have to come down 24 hours, within 24 hours after the garage
Who is
sale.
supposed to take them down if the owner doesn't?
Code
enforcement? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they better start surveying the township because in this area, there's a lot of them that are up. There's one on Newton Street on Cranberry Crossroads. That sign's been there for the last month. All right, and now for the other issue. You sent me a letter on September 19th. This is from Michael Ritz to you. Did you read it?
I don't have it. I get a lot of correspondence from
You want it?
which you can show me if you like it.
Well,
I don't know the one you're referring to.
I requested an update on code enforcement since 8/25.
Oh, I do have that one, yeah.
Young lady gave me the update at the last meeting, so I didn't get a chance to look at any of it. And I see 497 Georges Road has an unregistered vehicle and the properties for sale. I seen postage stamps bigger than the sign for sale. And now the backyard is a mess because whatever he's doing, he's doing. And 777 Adams Lane isn't on the report list, so I don't know what, if anything's been done with that. They're parking on the grass and all over the place, and garbage is still on.
Hold on one second. Does anybody else want to be heard in public hearing? Go right ahead, Mr. Naskis.
Well, just take a ride past 777 Adams Lane. I understand there's a little mental problem there, but 7 cars or 6 cars all over the place, and an unregistered convertible that's been sitting on the grass for umpteen umpteen days.
Right.
All right, I don't know what the story is on that. Then we got 886 Livingston Avenue. I don't know what's going on there. They removed the vehicles, but, I mean, how much does it take to clean up the ground, the dumpster area, remove?
So I don't guess a citation's been issued yet, but was there a time proposed for that to be accomplished? Okay, that looks to me like they're in the phase where they went to the owner and he said he would take care of it. But if he didn't do it within the time that they allowed it,
Well, you know, it's to the point now we're doing a lot of talking with, and nothing's getting done. Give them a summons. They'll get it done. Give them time to do it, and then you can always cancel a summons, can't you?
You can always, the ordinance in some instances requires you give them time to clean it up. Other parts of the ordinance don't, but we can issue a summons if he doesn't do it.
All right, 984 Bergen Avenue, zoning officer issued a new violation with June 30th, 2025 compliance. All right, well, this letter, this update was September 19th. What's the story? It's not done yet?
That is a little, does that mean after he complied in June, they issued another one, or?
I have to follow up with the zoning officer there. I saw that after we issued the letter. It is a mistake, and I'll follow up with the zoning officer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Here's an old-time favorite. 12 Roseland Place. There's been a car parked on the front lawn forever. It's there tonight. Now, I know it was reported numerous times, but I don't know what's going on. Why is it still there?
Do you, if a car's parked on Roseland Place, it's on the
front lawn
on the grass?
This happens randomly there. We violated them before. It stops for a while. We've issued a summons. Then every once in a while it happens again. But
It's not done randomly. It's parked there every night. Include. Are you here on Saturdays and Sundays?
we engaged there. They submitted a permit to expand their driveway, and that's in the engineer's office right now and being reviewed. So we're going to work to get that done. They'll be expanding their driveway, and then the car will no longer be on the grass.
But they understand in
So
the
the front lawn
interim,
is
they
gonna
have
be-
to comply with the town ordinance.
Yes,
So the front lawn's going to be part of the driveway.
Pardon me?
The front lawn will become part of the driveway?
If they expand their driveway, they will absolutely, as they are now, required to park on the driveway.
It'll be okay to park on the front because now it's a driveway.
If the zoning officer were to say, you can build your driveway here, it would be the driveway, yes, sir. But, I mean, that's the whole reason you have to go to the zoning officer and make that application to expand your driveway, so you don't cover your whole front yard. So we'll see how it plays out.
All right, how about 687 Herman Road? You know where that is? Outside. The house has been vacant for I don't know how long, and the trees are over the sidewalk into the wires and onto the neighbor's yard. It's been reported numerous times by me, and nothing's done yet.
When did you take that picture?
Pardon me?
That picture, how recent is it?
When did I take it?
Yes, sir.
Saturday
Okay.
or Friday. Take a choice. Last week. Here's a picture of 12 Roseland. You're going to like this one. 1214 Beverly. I suggested that fire department and rescue look into it because, as you can see, they're parking in between the two buildings, which no way in hell are you going to get a rescue team or a fire department in there.
I remember you had brought that up, yes, sir.
Yeah, the property is 217 deep. There's no reason why they can't put a parking area back there. It does have to be permanent. Just put a stone driveway or parking area. It's not taxable, but it prevents anything happening that would keep rescue or fire people from getting in. Here's another picture of Beverly on a weekend. You got commercial vehicles up and down the street, which are illegal. Oh, here's one on Temperature Master. Is this allowed to be parked on the street on weekends? I understand commercial vehicles are okay in the driveway, but not on the street. This is there all the time.
It's allowed to be parked on the street.
They're allowed to be parked, commercial vehicles are allowed to be parked on the street?
Yes, sir, one per household.
On the street.
Yes, sir.
Is a dump truck allowed to be parked on the street?
No, a dump truck is never allowed to be parked overnight on the street.
Well, this is a little bit bigger than a van. It's a commercial truck, and it's parked there on weekends, overnight. 77 Adams Lane, here's, you can look at these. What's the story with Adams Lane, 777 Adams Lane?
Provide an update in the near future, Mayor.
It's not on the September 19th letter. So Mr. Ritz has indicated he'll give us an update soon.
One of these have been going on for over a year. It takes a year to rectify these?
I don't know the whole story, so I don't want to say, but if it's deemed to be a problem that needs to be rectified, it shouldn't take a year.
Well, instead of conversation, why don't you just give them a summons with a 30-day or a period of time? Give them the summons date. If you issued it today, it's got to be done by the end of October. If they finish by the end of October, you cancel the summons. If not, you don't have to worry about it because they're going to be in court. And one more thing, you're going to like this. We have an ordinance that says you're allowed to have one vehicle, unregistered, uninsured, out running, whatever. And the reason that happened, that ordinance was turned around. It was at one time, your vehicle will be registered, insured, and running in 15 days. It was a political gymnastic at the time. I don't know whether you remember it. Do you?
I remember we had we made an ordinance so that on the theory that someone could have a work vehicle that would be able to stay in the.
Well, let me
when I say work vehicle, so a vehicle they were working on, like a
No,
project.
the Republicans were the mayor and council at the time. The council president's husband was doing something on the front lawn with his car. It wasn't registered and insured, and the Democrats were opposed to it. And at the time, you were allowed, you had 15 days to get it rectified and out. And then the Republicans changed it so you could have whatever you wanted. Take a look at some of these and see if you still like that idea. That's about it. I'll give you,
If you could leave those with the clerk, we'll put them in order and make sure we all get a copy. Thank you.
To the clerk, please.
Thank you, Mr. Naskis.
There's still one sign on Billings Lane.
One of those? Okay. Did you get that, Mr. Ritz?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Naskis. Is there anyone else who'd like to be heard this evening in public hearing? Is there a motion to close the public hearing?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Shall we adjourn to the agenda workshop part of the meeting? council may remember that with regard to the Youth Sports Festival, we had previously discussed that this year they were going to pay for the police on their own, which was something that in the past we had ended up covering by waiver or otherwise those costs. So we took the amount of money that would have been set aside this year, as best we could tell, and told them we, as the township, would distribute that amount directly to each of the 4 youth sports organizations that had been benefited from the Youth Sports Festival. And over the last several weeks, we've had the opportunity to meet with representatives of each one of them, and I think it's been favorable. Didn't you get the impression that they like the idea? And in addition to what we're going to be able to give them, the Youth Sports Festival will be donating what they are still able to give them after paying the police. So the amount that we sort of rounded up, but not a lot, was $80,000, and each of the organizations will receive $20,000. They all seemed happy with that. We discussed with them as much as we could and fleshed out whether this is the way they want it, whether it's the best way or not, because some organizations have more people, some organizations' equipment costs more than others. They were all, no, let's just split it all evenly and let's do what we can. And I think it opened the doors for some other conversations that and in addition to the $20,000 we're going to give, I think they're going to get somewhere between $7,500 and $8,000 from the Youth Sports Fest. So they'll all wind up getting an additional $27,000 or $28,000 to add to their budgets. It did open the doors for some good discussions that hopefully we'll be able to continue having into the future on the amount of money that they charge and are forced to charge parents and kids to participate in their organizations, how they scholarship kids who are not otherwise able to pay when they're able. And we explored ways that, with Ms. Benson, ways that the town may be able to help and do everything we can to ensure that every kid who wants to be part of one of those programs and every family has that opportunity. So we're actively pursuing that because that is important. That's the only thing I had put under my name, and if there's any questions, feel free to let me know now or in the future. Ms. Gallimore?
Good evening, everyone. I have 2 items on for consideration tonight. They're both Chapter 159s. The first one is it's for the National Opioid Settlement Fund, and that's for $33,936.92. Any questions on that?
What does that get used for?
It can be used for educational purposes for the public. It can be used for training purposes as well.
I think, aren't we talking about hours being split between police department and Ms. Benson, probably Municipal Alliance? Police department maybe going for some Narcan campaign, outreach sort of thing.
I was at Starbucks the other day, and they were handing out Narcan and
Really?
information packets.
It's good. It's good.
Not here, by work.
But
Sorry.
something to remember if we get our outreach going, head over to Starbucks.
It was like a advocate type group that was providing them, and then they had training pamphlets on how to use them.
It's, I mean, really, if you have something out there that can save people's lives and you can get it in people's hands, and we should all know how to use it, there's just no reason not to do it. Just for clarification, if somebody's watching, what does it mean, Title 159? Chapter 159.
Chapter 159, it's an amendment to our budget. It's the only type of amendment that we can do after the budget has been adopted. The second one is a Safer Travel Initiative. and that's for $11,900, and Director Battaglia will present that one when he comes up. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Benson?
Good evening, Mayor Walmack, council members, and residents joining us. Once again, thank you to our residents and everyone that attended Heritage Day. And to my staff, a special thank you. It was a great day and spectacular fireworks to end the evening. Thank you, everyone who came from the council. I appreciate that. I have one item for your consideration this evening, and as we gave the breast cancer awareness proclamation tonight, we're asking everyone in the town to tie a ribbon around the tree on your front lawn. And this year, we're asking you not to tie it in a bow, to leave it hanging with the ribbons in sign of hope for those who are battling cancer at the current time. And then we're asking everyone to take a photo with your family or friends. Send it in to myself, and we'd like to post it on our township website as support throughout the month. We've been getting some photos already. Some of our departments have sent those in, and everyone is invited throughout the community to support this initiative. Thank you very much, Mayor Walmack.
Thank you, Ms.
And council, thank you.
You and Ms. Gallimore are free to go. I know you've been working hard.
Sorry.
Uh-oh, I tried.
I'm sorry. I wanted to thank Director Steve Bloyd. He did get some pink lights for us to shine on the building tonight. So thank you.
Thank you. Director Battaglia?
Good evening. I have 3 items today. The first one is the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office, the grant Safe Travel Initiative. The county prosecutor, I think I spoke about this a few times, that they're trying to reduce motor vehicle accidents by 20% for 2025. And this is they pay a portion of the overtime for enforcement, and then we pay the other portion. So this is a reimbursement for that.
So then this is a matching grant, the $11,900?
I don't know if it's matching. I think what they do is they give you a set amount. I think they give you $70 an hour to work the grant, and then whatever it is above that, we have to pay.
We pay the hourly.
Yeah.
In the grant, they write tickets.
Oh, yeah.
So,
We've been writing a lot of tickets.
if it all works out, we can match that grant, unless everybody drives law-abidingly that night.
Yeah, we're hoping to reduce accidents. Like I said once before, Middlesex County led the state in fatal accidents for the last 3 to 4 years.
That really surprises me. I mean, when you drive in South Jersey, I mean.
I guess when you think about it, Old Bridge with Route 9, they have a lot of incidents there. You got 440, you got the Route 1, Route 130, Route 27.
Oh, yeah, and you
a
got
lot of major highways.
the Parkway and the Parkway and the Turnpike across here.
Yeah. The next one I have is,
Body cam?
yeah, so the body cams, there's 2 for the body cams. One is there was a grant that we got a while ago for $185,000, and we need to spend the rest of that. We didn't spend all that money. We need to spend the rest of that money by the end of the year. And so we got an additional 10 body cams and 2 more base stations.
What's a base station?
That's where the body cam goes in, it docks, and then it downloads and it charges from the base station. The cars download directly to the cloud. The body cams have to be docked to download, and then they charge them.
So these are the 10 new ones, Jeff?
So 10 new ones, yeah. So that works out well for us because they were sharing body cams, and sometimes the batteries weren't fully charged, and so they had to come in the middle of the shift. So this is going to help us with that.
Joe, is that a one-to-one? Each one of our offices has a body cam?
No, not every officer has its own body cam. We would need 83 body cams if we did that. We only have 4. This is going to bring us up, I think, to 40.
But everyone on a shift has.
Everyone, it's mandatory. Everyone has to have a body, anybody in uniform on the road has to have a body cam on. So what we do is we'll have like the day shifts, and then it'll dock for the afternoon, and then the midnight shifts will use them right now. So, and then the last one is the contract for the maintenance for these body cams, and I think this is for an additional 3 years. Because, so what they do is when the body cam breaks, they'll either replace it or they'll repair it. It's just like a maintenance contract like we have on everything else. All of our radios and our computers and everything else that we have maintenance contracts on. So this is just a maintenance contract for that equipment.
Joe, if you go back to the backup on the previous one, it says that, where was I just saw it? It says that
This is the one,
services on the camera will be good until May 24th or 27 on the 10 that you're going to buy. So
27.
So the first 10 are, there's like an initial service period that is included?
No, I think what happens with those is there's like a manufacturer's warranty on the new ones. And so they may not hit is that what happened, Justine? They won't hit the maintenance contract until 27, and then the maintenance contract thing goes to 30.
But I thought there was a 1 year.
Yeah.
Those will have to ultimately be funded and come over into the budget.
Yeah, ultimately, right, but I'm saying, but right now, if I'm reading this right.
Yeah, you get the.
First year and a half is going to be.
Yes, there's a manufacturer warranty that comes with them, just like with our radios and all the other body cams that we bought the first couple of years. It all depends on what you can negotiate in the beginning. You could get a year, you could get 2 years sometimes with warranties, and then your maintenance contract kicks in after that. So these will have to be added to, in 2030, I think the other ones come due, right? The one that I just put on there?
This contract, and the second one, the one we're talking about now, says that there's 50 of these that are being serviced, but should it be the 50? Should it be 40? Is there a different
I
number?
don't think we have 50, do we?
That's what I'm saying.
When we add these 10, will it take us to 50?
But again, if it's gonna be serviced for a year and a half under the initial contract, shouldn't this number be less for now until the time comes?
I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Mark. I provided a quote for additional 3 years for the service of 50 body-worn cameras. I'll have to check on that. I'm not sure if there's 40 downstairs and 10 upstairs for the Detective Bureau. I'm not sure if those were included in here. So let me check on that. There might be a total of 50, but I believe there's 40 for patrol.
That second one, the quote expires in 4 days. So are they going to charge more?
No,
They'll be okay?
they'll hold that, yeah.
Thanks.
Is that-
Thank you, Chief Director. Director Ritz, how are you? Making some UPS deliveries earlier today?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I'm not wearing shorts, though.
No.
A brief thank you to 4 council members who were able to attend the grand opening and ribbon cutting for Total Wine and More last week. There were actually several hundred people at the opening. We had a ribbon cutting. Councilman Davis represented the mayor and council in the ribbon cutting, and it was very successful. And that makes the North Village Shopping Center 100% leased at the moment, which it hasn't been for some time. So that's good for everyone.
And they've been advertising on Pandora.
Yeah, they're all over.
Never heard a local, yeah, they've been consistently advertising.
There were free samples, Mayor. We won't get into specifics about the free samples. That's yes.
Mike, do we know how much the 10% that they were giving back to first
It's-
aid and
I don't know yet. It's through the first week, so.
it was through Wednesday, wasn't it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was-
so Councilman Davis is indicating that Total Wine and More selected both Elijah's Promise and the North Brunswick First Aid and Rescue Squad as charity partners, and they're dedicating 10% of all wine sales from their entire first week. They'll be making those donations. I don't think the week may be ending today.
Okay.
I'll have to find out, because they opened last Tuesday.
It was Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah.
People are very excited about having
There's a
Total Wine.
lot of buzz about Total Wine, no pun intended.
Total Wine, Trader Joe's, nice
yes.
place to go. There you go, there you go.
My only item this evening is new vehicles. I partnered with Director Bloyd, trying to build our fleet. We have 2 Traverse in our fleet now. This will bring it up to 5. We thought these were reasonable and affordable for our purposes. In both cases, these are replacing vehicles that are more than 10 years old, and this was part of our capital budget authorization for this year.
Thank you.
Even Mary's cold. Just saying. She's never cold.
Do not drag people
She's
into your
never
cold.
Never cold.
All right?
Luke.
Mary, do not encourage her. It's way too early in the season.
Okay.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have 2 items this evening. First item is piggybacking on what Michael talked about, authorizing an award to the contract for Hertford Fleet Services for a new Chevy Traverse. We're going to replace a 2008 utility body that we can't squeeze any more out of it. We tried. Any questions on that? My second item is a resolution authorizing an amendment to the 2025 PSA with USA Architects for services related to the Resiliency Center design through construction administration. Any questions on that?
Can you just describe what it is, please?
So we're amending the contract to, we have to come up to snuff with 2 outstanding invoices from May and June, totaling $55,804.36, which we still had a balance remaining on our last authorization of $75,000, $5,252.65. So that comes out to $50,551.71, and then through this resolution here serving as a full and complete total with an additional $85,000 to shore them up through construction. So total increase of $135,000 approximately.
And why the increase? Just curious, why the increase?
Why the increase?
Yeah.
I mean, what does true up May, June invoices mean, and why are we just doing this in October? Why are we not in tune with what they're invoicing and how they're going about it? I mean, again, we're going back to the stuff that we talked about with this building in general. I mean, how are we not on top of what they're doing through May and June? How are we not getting invoices sooner? What's going on?
I'm not sure when we got those invoices, and I don't have them in front of me to go line by line to see what they have invoices for. But I did speak with Pete, and he's willing to.
This is a substantial increase.
I
That's
agree
something
with
that
you.
should be anticipated, something that we should be able to be managing and seeing as it goes along, not 4 months later.
I understand. And like I said, I spoke with Pete on Friday as well as this morning, and he's willing to sit down with council if anybody wants to see line by line the hours that they're putting in and what it's going to. He's willing to do that, and if we need to table this, we can table it. So
I would
it's-
like to understand it a little better.
I think it'd be, I don't want to, star Pete out, but if you'd like to have him come to the next agenda meeting, or if you'd like for us to have more clear answers on the timeline and what's happened and how it got here, I think tabling it's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah, respectfully, I think we need to, because as much as we say we know, we find ourselves in the same position every time. We just can't keep doing this.
Yeah, well,
We gotta be able to.
It's
Well,
a lot to come up with.
Just keep in mind that the number that they have is just under 7% of the total contract. So they're actually under the 10% that normally comes with that.
I'm just curious, why, when they give you their fees, isn't all that included in there in one time? Like, why are we now? 'Cause
So-
he's charging for, like, shops, submittal drawings, RFIs, meeting attendance. Isn't all that, shouldn't have? Shouldn't he have
He-
factored that in?
Pete's understanding is that he tries to do it every 6 months. He doesn't do it to total completion until he gets closer to the project. So, like I said, we can table this and he may be able to clarify some of your questions.
Is this a savings, though? I mean, I don't know. It feels like it's piecemeal. It's like, okay, here, just a little bit, and then, got to come back and do it again, and here's a little bit here.
Well-
Instead of giving me a proposal for, okay, this is the project, this is the cost, this is, how many meetings, this is that, and then whatever is not spent, then that just kind of goes back, and it's not being used, instead of
I
kind of.
I think it is piecemeal, and to your point, whether that's the right design or not, I don't know,
Get
but
it all- you-
so it'd be a good idea to have Pete come in and along with Justine,
It's like crazy.
Steve explain to us whether we're following the right procedures here and if we got behind, whether we
Yep.
did. And I mean, it's an increase, but it seems to be a budgeted increase, but we want to make sure we're doing it right.
Yeah, like I said, he's about I think it's about 6.71%, which is still kind of, still below the
10% architectural.
the normal 10% architectural.
Okay. Well, let's table it, if that's okay with everybody. We'll have him come in next time.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Any other questions before I go sit next to Director Battaglia? Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
I just have two things, a resolution approving membership to Fire Company Number 2, and the minutes from the September 22nd meeting are on for approval.
Any questions on that? Is there any final thoughts, comments from any member of the council? Any motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Everybody have a great night.